Hey, it's Glitz fam. Welcome back to Glitz live video. This is Nancy and Emily. We're so excited to doing the easy gel extensions for all of the nail tech beginner nail techs or nail lovers, so you can enjoy and start seeing the techniques from the start to finish. There are thousands of different ways and techniques out there, and I believe that you are so good and talented. Pick up whatever is work the best and I think is going to be suitable for you, and then put your own twist on it and make the best out of it. So I'm going to start is from beginnings with, of course, you're going to send the clients to wash their hands first before you are seating it out to getting served, to get service for your clients. I'm going to go ahead and using the cuticle pushers. If you have your metal tools, you make sure that you follow with the disinfected and cleaning and stuff. But if I'm using the orange wood stick and push back the cuticles, and then you can able to dispose it after you finish on each client. So there's a lot of my kind of a cuticle candidate skins around here. So this is going to be really important because it does help eliminating so much of the lifting tissues here, especially for beginners. And then this way you can able to get clean surface for getting ready for your application. So I'm gonna save the thumb in later that I'm gonna need to do some videos, but I'm gonna do the rest of them on the 4 fingers, and then you can see that the clients have all the nails different length, but she just wanna get and trim them shorter, and then adding the extension on. So today extension is really cool. So a lot of requests are doing it the dual forms, and it shouldn't be messy at all and shouldn't be difficult for any of us to do. And we're gonna using with, you can use this with the Velvetty gels that we did it on a past videos with my nails, or you can do with the gel with the Builder gels. And let me, can I please have the other hand? Hey Glitz fam from TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, or welcome to Glitz Life. I'm gonna go ahead and push back the cuticles, and if you need to trim some of the nails, go ahead and do so. And then it depends if the clients just don't want to remove and they want to do right on a natural nails, and don't trim the nails. Just make sure you consult with the clients to see what does she need. She's like, I want my nails to be a little bit stronger, but I don't want to have any extension on, or I don't want any tips, any thing on. I just want to have my nails a little bit extended, so you can, but I want to keep my own nails. Like, she not willing to get rid of them, so you can able to do that as well. But I did it at first. I want to try to show you to keep the nails, and I did keep the nails long right here and just shape it. But it's really depend on your personal reference on your clients, because if you're doing especially the clear tips underneath, then it will show, actually it will show the nail tip underneath. But if the clients or you don't care, it's not a big deal. I was trying to getting some cute ombre using the cat eyes on this. We're gonna do it together. I'm gonna walk you step by step, and then but I'm gonna cut it. If you want to getting some of the tips and nails for the clients, you keep there. Feel free to do so. Oh, the clipper right in front of me and I didn't see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim it shorter. I'm gonna save that one because that's my video nails I'm gonna do. Next one. And cutting, and then remove any existing products the clients have it on the nails before you are starting to get the application. Okay, I'm gonna save the thumb from my video. And I'll push back the cuticles already using sanding bands of 100 and 180 grit. It should be great. You don't want to go into abrasive on the natural nails. And turn on your e-file. If you have a hand file using 180 grit, it should be good. If you have the e-file, you want to Turn it on 5,000 RPM, 6,000, 8,000. It just really depends on the e-file option. So I'm gonna just really gently clean around the cuticles and on the surface of the nails. Okay. And I'm just gonna do the same thing. So let me show you on the sides. When I'm doing this for the clients, I keep it parallel to the nails like this instead of 30-degree angle. So parallel to the nail, so then that way is clean the all of the dead skin and the cuticles without creating any of the pressures or the heat. And it shouldn't be feeling anything. It should think like you just a feather touch to your client's nails. Okay, I'm gonna leave the thumb. Hello, Makeups Oline. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much for Glitz Fams on Instagram, YouTube, TikToks, and Facebook for tuning in. I hope these videos will bring you a lot of ideas and some inspirations, a lot of requests to see this one. So here you go. If you're first time tuning in to Glitz Live videos, welcome to Glitz Live video where we're sharing so many of the different techniques. From core products, which is acrylics, liquid and powder, acrylics dipping powder, acrylics is sprinkle gels, and this one we already did. So good. So turn it off. If you are having the clients need to work a little bit more around the cuticles, even though we push it back cuticles, I'm gonna using any of like a smaller corned bits or the flame bit, just like really gentle, and it is the diamond bit, and you can able to just go surround the cuticles. And clean it up and remove any of the dead skin that surrounds the cuticle, that the sanding band. Even if you have a smaller sanding band, it might not go into details in closer to the line of the cuticles, and you can also use this one. Next one. And it should be good when you are getting hang of this. And I show how the technique that you're holding your e-file, always have one of your fingers. It's same thing when you're doing any brushes or polishing your client's nail, either using gel polish or the regular nail lacquer. You want to make sure that you have a little support, either your pinky fingers, your ring fingers, or whatever fingers that you're comfortable with. And that way you can able to getting really sturdy hands when you are filing and prepping, so you're not getting shaky, especially if you're doing all day long. Your arms and your wrists will not really being exhausted. So dust it off, remove, and I'm not using the files 100 and 180, which is you are getting a couple of the file in your subscription box at the moment. I'm excited. I'm so happy that every month I got some file. Okay, so we're gonna save that one. I'm gonna do the videos for that later. It's gonna be really easy for any beginners or for nail lovers. Okay, next one. Using alcohols, we are going to remove all the dust. Flocky, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Glitz Live videos. Okay. It's like Shawnee, hello. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm gonna wipe this on too, but I'm doing this one for video. All right. All right, so we're gonna ready into it, and I'm gonna using stiletto dual form. You can using square coffins or whatever that is in your, and those come in different sizes, like 12 different size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sizes. So I'm gonna pick whatever is going to matching with this one, and I usually going one side a bit bigger. So this is size 7. Right here, I would go size 4. This looks like it's good. Trying size 4. 4 on the ring finger and 4 on the index work great. So I'm gonna keep this one. So if you are first starting it out with this dual form, I would really highly recommend. I would do one nail at a time. I know it's like, it feel like impatient, but trust me, it's go a long way and it's go really fast though. I'm gonna using number 3 and number 4. Number 4 is work for the rings fingers and the pinky. So this is for the clients don't want adding any tips on. They want to extend it without the tips, and it makes it really nice and natural looks like this. So let's do it. So I got number 4s and then number 3. Okay, put it on the sides. When you get hang of it, I would say this is like when you're first starting out, I would do one nail at a time, because first of all, you can have 100% control what you're doing with your Builder Gels, because Builder Gel is the hot gels, also is a little bit of the softer consistency, a liquidy consistency than your Velvetty Gel. So what Velvetty Gel is more like a paste looks, paste consistency, while your Builder Gel is a little bit of more of liquidy. So one nail at a time is go a long way. So here we're gonna prep with the crystal clear, and we don't want to be forget your primer first. So I'm gonna apply this all. I work with 3 nail first or 4 nail first, and I will do 3 of them first, because you don't want them to do it all 10 nails and let it there and it's gonna dry, so it doesn't do it purpose anymore. So 3 first or 2. If you're first starting out and a little bit slow, that's fine. So you can do 3 first and then do the next 3, or do 4 first and do the next 4. So your base coat, sorry, I have it right on my side right here. This is important. You can skip anything, but definitely you can definitely, if just in case there's thing that you want to skip, just in case, you could skip your top coat, even though it's look dull on the top, but you know that the foundation and everything will be done. The top coat is gonna be as glossy in the top, just in case. I'm just saying it, but you don't want to skip any step at all. This is the important. Your primer to dehydrate it, cleans all the existing oil on the nail surface, to getting a better, longer manicure. So 30-second here. And I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna using a little bit of glitters. So cute. This is Autumn Loves glitters. And this have all different 6 colors. I love it. And you get one, your palette's gonna last until for a long time. You don't have to like buy it again. It's great for your season. And I'm gonna use maybe 1 or 2 of this. It depends on how many you want, and then you can do full leaves like maple leaves, or you can just cut it in half and however you would like. And I'm adding a little bit of a smaller particle on this. Medas, hello, thanks so much for tuning in. Wana, it's so good to see you. All right, so we got it ready. And then so now what we are going to do, I will use this is number 4. I'm excited. That is so cool. And trust me, if you're first starting out, you are not feeling like nervous or panicking at all, because there's no need to. Your crystal clear, really like good consistency, like not too thick, not too thin. So I'm gonna using a thin coat, just a thin coat on the brush. And you're gonna adding it on right on the brush, I mean on the well of the tips. And then we're gonna do another thin coat. If you want to go all the way down and longer, you absolutely can, but I'm just doing it right on the tips. And using a light brush, or you can using the same brush if you can, if you want to. I'm just adding a random. And then one leaf. I'm just adding a really random right there. Okay. And don't have to do a lot, just a little. You don't want to load too much on that one. And then we are going to using a little bit amount of your Builder Gels. We're going to apply this thin coat. And later we're going to go back and adding another layer on it. So I'm going to do really thin. And place it on. And I'm not doing it too closer to the cuticles. Just like pretty much a 2 line away from your cuticles. So either you're gonna using the clip, the clamps that you clamp it in. Okay. And so it's holding it. I will do half on the tips. And it's hold this is really well. And then turn it on the upside down. Stephanie, hello, happy Friday. Thanks so much for tuning in. Oh, we definitely don't want that. Just a little bit. It looks really good though. And adjusting it. So you see that how when you are having is like really thin layer, that is helped so much because you don't have to being stressed and freak out that they was not going to stay or they are going to flood your cuticles. Gently hold it. And then you're going to do is flash cure. 30 seconds and pop it out and then phone key it later, or you can do a 60 second phone key. All right, so I'm gonna put it in 60 seconds. Press the 60 seconds. And I would do one at a time. So if you are seeing it on all social medias and you're rushing, you're getting like 2 or 3, 4, 5 at the same time, and then you key, I would do flash key or phone key first, flash key 30 seconds, and then repeat that. You don't have to pop the tips out yet, but you're gonna continue doing the other one until you are going to finish it. And then that way you can you know, like remove or pop the tips out all at once, but you don't have to do all of them at once, because it's gonna make it a little bit of like anxious when you're doing it and you're afraid of you didn't do it right. We can do like 30 seconds. Should be good. 30 seconds. Good. But you know, it's like it's little gonna go a long way. So now here, like, you don't have to pop the tip, just in case. You can just like take the clip off and just squeeze just a little bit. And then you're gonna pop this one out. Do you do this on 30 seconds or 60 seconds? Okay. Just squeeze it a little bit. Because if you're doing it like a little bit thinner like this, and you can wait until you're getting all of them and pop it out just really gently, because it's had the foundation right now. The clients don't want to do anything, tips or anything yet. So we're going to go back and adding the one thin layer of it. It depends. If the clients want to do the ombre like this, I will explain it which one you're going to do. If your clients want to getting some colors, like the next time she still like really enjoy the leaf on the tip, she come back and she want to do a rebalance, which is she can adding the clear Builder Gels on. And then she can change the different colors of the cat eye. She doesn't have to be just stay the same, the cat eyes last time. So next time she can do purple or blue or whatever colors it's, you know, that she would like to, but she still want to getting the backgrounds of the tips. So you don't have to do the tips again. So you can just doing the rebalance. All right, so moving on to the next one, we're gonna do all the tip first and getting the foundation on first, and then we are going to do layer on it second. So again, it's already have a base coat on, so I will adding a really thin coat of the crystal clear Builder Gels, and I'm gonna do it like all the way length here. Pick up some glitter. I would do like random. You can place it wherever you would like to. Okay. This one like really thin coats, like it shows a thin layer first. Okay. And I'm gonna pick just a thin coat on this. Just add it on. You see that your is Builder Gels already cover and tie the nail. So I'm gonna using it right in the middle, press it like half on the cuticles and half on the nails. So that's why it's getting a good like holding and pressure down without squeezing everything out. Go ahead and flash key it for 30 seconds. Okay. Don't hit anything. You can using the flash key lamp to key it if you want to. 30 seconds. Cheryl, this is my daughter hands, Emily. It's so nice to have her. Welcome to Glitz Live videos. It's nice she's in a college now and she doesn't have a class on Friday, so she's so excited to get her nails done, and then she's like gonna be my model, so it's great. I'm excited. So this set is really cool though. I really wanted to do this one. Miss Cheryl, say hello. Hey Emily, you say hi. Hi. And I got my nails on and I'm so excited, and I still not ready to get my nails off yet, even though I have both hands in a different length. So if you miss any of this video that we did it in the last video, check them out. It's still on, and I've been working and do a lot of organize and cleaning, and they're still there. Like none of the crystals were coming off, or big like centerpiece is still there. I love it. Miss Stephanie say, yay, Emily, your nails are so gorgeous. Thank you so much, Miss Stephanie, Miss Cheryl, all of your love and your support. Okay, so 60 seconds, done. And then you can take it off, or you can do all the rest of them and then remove it. So I would suggest doing it really like soft squeeze, because it's soft, because it's not like we're doing a big layer of it. Okay. You see that how it's come, just in case that you feel like doing a thin coat and then is trying to coming off for you, I would do it really gently, release it, because it's really thin. I just want a thin layer, like instead of you doing the tip, you're doing a really thin layer of your, there you go. Oh my god, it's like super clear, like clear, really clear. All right, so just in case your client is really active and use hands a lot, so you don't want to pop the tips out yet, you're gonna leave all of them and pop out later. So just in case you're moving, then it won't affecting any tips at all, because we're doing a really thin layer, and then we're gonna do one layer of your builder gels on the top. Here's just something that's really cool though. Just in case if your clients don't want to do in clear, you can do any other colors. You can do like a different colors on the top of it to ombre it if you want to. We're doing this one, and we're using the cat eyes ombre, or any other colors that you have in your collection, you can ombre it. So then we're doing the same thing on this one. So again, I will add thin coat first and one more beads. You can, here's something too, if you want to doing it thicker and you don't want to afraid of if you're doing other glitters, you can definitely flash cure this layer first and then adding another layer. Let me see if I can pick. I saw only ones. Oh, I thought I have one, but then it's stacked on each other. It looks so cool. If you want both, you can. And adding a little bit of glitter. I'm not worried about this little part right here, because we are going to adding some ombre on. Emily's really quiet. She's like really quiet. She's more like introvert person. So she saw all the comments. She say thank you. All right, so let's pick. So now, just in case that you feel like you're not sure if you can flash cure this one, flash cure it, and then you can adding it on. All right, so thin coat is already have a base coat in there. And then I will place this one on. You're doing it like just a hair away or 2 line away from your cuticles, and you start seeing your Builder Gels is getting meat right on the tip of it. So just in case you don't want to do any tips on for your clients, this is going to be a really easy way, and I promise it shouldn't be a messy at all. Just do me a favor. Using a little bit of your Builder Gels go a long way. Okay, it should be good. Okay, now you can do a flash cure. You can even like flash cure with your flash lamp here. But I'm not flash cure on the LED light. Clamps it half on the cuticles and then half to the nails. Because if you clamp it, take a second. If you clamp it all the way to the nail, so what happened? Yes, it's gonna leap up. If you here, let me show. If you clamp it right on the nails only, what it does is gonna leap away your cuticles and is gonna squeeze out all of your gels. So if you're doing it just really close to this and then you can't get close to the cuticle, you're gonna missing whole entire part. So you wanna do it in like half and half, but work around with this with your client's nail structure, with their apex, and with the C-curve. Some of the clients have really like high C-curve, especially on my nails. On my index fingers have really high C-curve, so you want to adjusting it to a little bit more on the cuticles or more on the nails, on the clamps when you clamps it. So in that way, you can able to accommodate the majority of all your clients. So if the clients have really high C-curve, you don't want to doing it like a lot on the cuticles or a lot on the tip. So adjusting it, and that's why I mentioned that doing it thin, and then you can go back and perfect it on, because sometimes when you're doing it too thick, what it does is you squeeze out majority of your products on it, flooded your cuticles and the sidewall, and then plus also that if you squeeze out a lot on both sides of the sidewall on the cuticle, and it means that you're taking away your product on the edges of this on the both side of the sidewall. What it does, if you just skip it and then go into filing and shipping and you don't take care of this, it's gonna easy to get really break, like pretty much just a majority measure of break off on the client's nails, especially when you're doing it on the dual form. It's really thin, so I'm gonna just really gently. So here you go, you have, but this is how we're doing live, and we'll show step by step. But when you get hang of it, when you put it on clients, this step shouldn't take more than 20 minutes for all the rest of them. Okay, so then we'll move on to the, I could do like completely the application on this and then move to the next hand. So we can also do that. So then we can repeat it again, make it more fun. So now the same brush, I'm gonna pick the bigger beads about a side of the moonbeams like this. And you can also getting a little bit more as you prefer. So I'm gonna place it just a line away from a cuticle, circular motion. Place it closer to the cuticles. Okay. And then you can do, the technique is swing it from the left to the right, sidewall to the sidewall. Or you can just focus on the spine of the nails and then using a light brush and guide it to the side. Okay. And now I'm gonna using a light brush and perfect the cuticle line. Pick up just a little bit more. And then you can adding it on to where your application is missing. I'm not sure how you can view it from the top down from the different camera. You get one spot is missing right here. All right, I'm going to turn the hand upside down for about a few seconds. Okay, 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then also, you can, just in case, and when you're building it and you feel like it's not enough, you can able to go back one more time. I'm going to turn it upside down. And then now you can go ahead and flash cure for 30 seconds. Okay, go ahead, 30 seconds, flash cure. Shawnee, I can reuse them 30 seconds. Yes, this is dual form. You can use it many times. Just after you finish your clients using alcohol and cleanse it, and then you can reuse them. And it doesn't have any residues at all on the nails. And on the next one, I'm gonna do the same thing. Pick a little bit bigger beads. Feel free to adding it more as you needed it. About the size of the moonbeams. Oh yeah. Okay. I would using hold on, let me see. No, the Stephanie, you can easily reuse the form. Don't do the form away. That is your dual form, so you can reuse them. All right, so the next one, we're gonna pick the bigger beads and do the same thing. You're gonna circular motion. Get closer to the cuticles. Release them, the majority of it using the circular motion, and you can swing it left to the right. And using a light brush. Perfect in the cuticle line. So if you are doing other colors with this techniques, it's probably gonna be, it's really easy for you to see, but when you get hang of it and you're so used to with the clears application, you will know like if it a good amount of your gel products. Just a crystal clear is hard for you to see it. So then wherever you feel like you're missing any of your Builder Gel, feel free to on it using it. I would using a light brush. This nail is gonna be so cute. We're just doing one is a layer on the top. And I would go ahead and keep, let me see if I can see See that underneath right here. So go ahead and flash here for 30 seconds. I'm gonna turn it upside down and let the gravity help me with set level. Okay, go ahead and clear. Go ahead. 30 seconds. You turn it, flip it. Yes, 30 seconds. And on the next hand, after we done with this one, next hand, I'm gonna show you, we're gonna using the forms again, and then you can kind of flash here a little bit and then apply it on. And let me know which one you prefer it, because either one, it works great, but just remember just using really a thin layer so then you can able to manipulating to the maximum of potentials. So I'm gonna get this side 4 right here, and then I'm gonna adding a thin coat. Okay, I have some residue left on it. Okay, so now here you're afraid of like to getting your glitters all over places. We're gonna waiting for the nails. The nails already done, so I'm not adding randomly. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and key this one. Okay. Just key it first for like flash key for 30 seconds. All right. While we're waiting for that one to be key, I'm gonna do another one, but we are going to build this one as well. The reason when we are building it and you don't have to worry about this is earlier, because we're gonna find it later. And because we did it really thin coat, so you really minimum of chance that the flooding on the cuticles or the sidewall, so which is great. You can go right back and adding another layer of your builder gels on. Instead of you doing it too thick, what happened that you have to go ahead and fire them, remove any of the excess gel products on the sidewall. And if anything, it just really have a big blob on the cuticle. You also have to do that before you can even adding another coat of your builder gel to perfect your application. So I'm gonna place it closer to the cuticles. And I'm gonna go ahead and using a light brush, and distribute your product to wherever it missing or it need to be. I promise when you get the hang of it and you're doing this is for all of your clients. The first, it take you time because then you want to make sure that it's not flooded, because filing and shaping the extra of your products, it could be really a lot of more work. I need to get one more. A little bit extra here. It's so cool though. It's so beautiful and it's so glad that I can like seeing it. Okay, turn it upside down for about 5 seconds. Hey CJ, happy Friday, or welcome to Glitz Live video. Thanks so much. Oh, thanks so much, Stephanie. I'm excited. I love it. Just the iHold Builder Gels make it so easy because it's not runny like it was like any others of the Builder Gel that you feel like is so like liquidy. So go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. 60 seconds. And so this one is done, right? We did it, and then you can do the rest of them. Like if you have your size out for your clients, when you do size, can I borrow your hand for a second? When you size it for clients, you are going, this is like, it's not like you doing, it's similar when you're sizing it, but it's not like you are sizing the gel extension, the nail extension. Because the nail extension, you want to make sure that there's no like overlap. You want to be fit really great into the nail, but this one you want to do slightly just a little bit bigger. You can see that a little bit of bigger, so not quite overlap like this, but just bigger so that it covers and tie the surface of the nails. And you will go ahead and apply one thin coat. We're gonna need to do primers on this one and then the base coat. I'm gonna do a thin coat. I still have some products left on my bristle here. I'm gonna adding it on. Pick some glitter of your choice, and then I just want one, and it's here. I'm not sure if I want to. Sure, why not? Here you go. Right, I'm just using the light brush. Okay. Add more glitter of your choice, and then go ahead and cure. "30-second flash cure." So I show two different way, whatever works. If you feel like, just don't touch anything. Yep. Nails looks really good. You can probably doing it one more coat on this. I was gonna run one more coat over this. So that's why I said when it's beginner, when you're first starting it out, it shouldn't be a pain for you already is at all. There's always a way for you to master this, and don't let, you know, our social media is like, I'm curious, so many content and perfect it, so then you feel like it had to be one beats or one pop-up application. It going to is no, it's just like short, quick tutorial for see what you can do with this. But for the deep into the techniques, if you need to, I'm just like getting one applies, brush it on the top like you would apply the gel polish. Remember that I was sharing it just in case that wait a minute, did you hear this one? Okay, I need you to press it like 60 seconds. Can you cure the color Builder gels under those? Yes, that is so awesome, Shani. Thanks so much for your feedback. And Shani said they're also very easy to use when you get hang of it, and they work with any color Builder gel and poly gel. Yes, Stephanie, you can use any other color gel. It doesn't have to be clear. It's just, it happened that I have so many ideas that nowadays I don't know what's even in my mind. It's like I have a millions of ideas. I said, oh, I should do just a solid color. I have a whole entire that the colors lie up here. I want to do this one. And instead of the encapsulate glitters, I want to do these two colors. I already have it out. Maybe we can do it in one of the nails. We'll see. And I wanted to mix these two colors to make it orange. And I want to using a sugar glitter to sprinkle it on the tip. So my plan today is to go live to doing it just the gel extension. I mean nail extension using one of a beautiful is glitter shimmer, poly shimmer collections or any other collection, and then do the French. Then to sprinkle the sugar glitter on it because the sugar glitters on the sub box this month is so beautiful. I'm showing you. And then here I am doing a totally different things, and because we have the request that want to see this, so I want to take the opportunity to show with everyone. So this one I really want to do, so maybe we can do one nails on that one. So then I have everything is ready, and I say, oh, should I do this, should I do that, and then I end up staying with this. All right, so make sure that you keep, because sometimes you might forget. All right, so we continue to doing the rest of them, and then we'll shape them later. Or are you ready to like seeing on the next side? Because the next one we key first, and then we adding it on later. We're gonna shape this later. This one you can leave it like this if you want to, or you can do, okay, next hand. Right, so this one, start from beginning to finish again. So primer first. So that's why I said, if you're doing one nail at a time, I would go ahead and do like the primer for 3 first. Make sure don't mess it up. And then go back and do the primer for the other hand, because otherwise this hand is going to be dry, and the purpose of it is not going to serve anymore because it's already dry. So you want it to gain like just apply it like this, so then it special bond for your base coat. All right, so thin coat of a base coat. And then 30-second cure. Okay, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, please. Thank you. All right, so these two are done. Part of it, so then you don't have to worry it's gonna affecting anything or squeezing or your leaves gonna move anywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply another layer, thin coat. What number is that? This one have the number on the tip. So this is number 3. You see the little hearts here is had the number in there. So I'm gonna adding a little bit thicker. Make sure you have it on the side. You know, be honest with you, if you're doing for yourself or your client, this process, if you're doing application for your clients, it probably is taking about 20 minutes or even faster when you get hang of it. So no rush at all that you are going to do the bigger beads because it will flood at everything. Let me see it. I have number 3 here, so I think number 3 is this fingers right here. Pick up the smaller beads of your Builder Gels. Apply it and tie the nails. And here is your number 3 tips. I'm gonna place it closer, like here. Let me show it. I know it's gonna be. I'm gonna turn it on the side so you can see it. You start it with 45 degrees and about 2 line away from the cuticles, and then slowly, gently press it down. So then you see that all the air pockets will be squeezing out, and it's gonna stop at the free edges. So if you are adding a little bit more of your either Builder Gels or Velvetty Gel, you might notice that it's start gonna flood your cuticles, and it's gonna make it like a more panic mood for you. And this is, you don't even have to worry about underneath at all because it's not going to flood it anywhere. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and flash cure this for 30 seconds. And then now is a great time for you to adjusting it, just in case it's crooked to the left, to the right. You can do it now. Can you keep your hand straight? Yes. All right, go ahead and cure 30 seconds. Don't heat it. Did you? Okay, good. Don't. Just make sure you either, here I suggest, because we're right here doing live, and then you can holding it to that and then flash key it just in case your client's moving and she might hit it right in the edges of the LED lamp that is crooked. Is will make the tips gonna be going like north or south, you know, crooked. So then make sure you tell the clients to be careful because they might like accidentally hit it. All right, and I have another one. It's already like applies it on, so then your leaves and glitter, it basically it stay right there. So I'm gonna do in the next one, adding a thin coat on the layer. So when you get hang of it, okay, so as I say, when you get hang of it, you can add this stickers and let it flows for you. Okay. And next one, Emily. Okay. Next one, we're gonna do a thin coat of your Builder Gels. Definitely you don't want to do like a big beat of it because it's gonna squeeze out and it's gonna flood it your cuticles. Isabel, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to Glitz Live. 45-degree angle and slowly press it down. And that's it. So you can see that it's really eliminating of the flooding your cuticles. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and 30-second flash cure. 30-second flash cure. Oh my god, that is so cute. The bat. The I have the, did we do the bats on this one? Was I have you on that videos that we did together, Stephanie? This one we did is really cool though, from a sub box. We did it. I'm so excited. You can do encapsulate on the top of the nails or underneath. So you can do encapsulate either way. So this one, we did it like, I think it's last week. So if anyone miss, don't worry. I saved them all there. So you can check it on any platform. If you couldn't find the videos, probably because, like I said, with TikTok will not save the videos for us. But then YouTube, you can able to watch them and just type it in the Glitz October subscription box. It's going to pop up the current one for you. And we did it encapsulate flowers as well. Ooh. Just encapsulate flower is going to look so cool and stunning as well. Beverly Bailey, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks so much, Stephanie. I'm so glad you love them. And then it's more fun to have all you ladies is here. All right. Are you done? Excuse me. Done? Cool. All right. So you have, just like wiggle a little bit. You basically you squeeze it a little bit. You find the edges right here, and then it just like pop up right there. This one is cute though. Just be careful because we are doing a thin layer. It's not like you would do a thicker. I will squeeze it a little bit to let it loosen. There you go. And you have another one. And I'm gonna do another one, and then we're gonna feel, oop, we're missing the pinky. So let me know which one is like you like better. You can do the, let me do another one. So this is like cool. Do two more. We have two more before we are going to file. And seeing you after you're done with the application is gonna be so much easier. And you just like filing it and shape, you're good to go. Just like the pinky. Okay, 30-second here. On the previous, on the other hand, I did applies it on and then just, you know, place it on the nails. But this is the, you can also do this way if you feel like, I'm not sure, I feel like I can't control all the leaf together. You can do just like that. It doesn't. Or just sprinkle your glitter on, so you don't have to deal with the brush. Okay, 30-second here. Now we are going to adding a thin coat. Of the Builder Gel. And pick a little bit more of Builder Gels and apply a layer on this. That's it. Really thin coat. Okay. And it's already have your Builder Gels here on the nails. Again, I'm gonna place it like a 45-degree angle, just a hair 2 line away from the cuticles. And here, that how you clamp it. You see that the clamps right here, and one, it's a little bit arch in there. That's what you want to put it on the top instead of doing it this. So that's the way it's gonna, and it's really, let me close this one. can relax your hand. There you go. A little bit pressure on it. I'll floss it really quick. And then we're gonna do another one. You can flash here and then do the next one, and you can cure both of them at the same time. Next one. So make sure when you are going to cure, flash cure, you are going to close the lid to protect your gel, the Builder Gel. I had to learn a little go a long ways because I always make a mess. Me too. You're not alone. And actually, agree 100% with you. All right, so I'm gonna apply is another layer. It's already cured, so then your leaf is will staying there. And just a little bit, we are going to apply it on the pinky. Apply is a good thin layer. Can you relax it? There you go. So when you have the clients like try to fight with you, just ask them, can you please loosen the hand or let the hands go? Because if she's like fighting with me. All right, so now I need you to do 60-second cure. 60 seconds. And then when it's finished with 60 seconds, I will adding one more layer of your Builder Gels. You don't have to do a crystal clear if you want to do other colors. I mean, you can. I'm just using one leaves for this one. I'm picking a bigger beads. We're waiting for it to be clear, so I can pop that nails out. I mean the tips out. Waiting patiently. How are you ladies? Everyone doing on Friday? Hope y'all having a fabulous Friday and productive Friday. There you go. Done. So then I'm gonna take this off and take the clips off. I'm gonna squeeze it out first. I mean, squeeze it first to pretty much release. Sometimes this one earlier that I did, it was like the clients like moving hands, and sometimes you're trying to like doing it and not squeezing her hand so hard. Sometimes I think the clients or the people are redoing your nails, and I don't think they meant to. You're just like, oh, you got extra one. I don't know where that come from, but we're gonna move that one on the sides for just a second. So now it's ready for us to adding another layer. So I'm gonna do it one at a time. Smaller moonbeam. Place it closer to the cuticles. Circular motion so you can release your products, and then you can swing left to the right or sidewall to the sidewall. And guide all the way. You can also do flash cure in this one first. And move on to the next. Or you can able to, hey Cindy, how are you? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to Glitz Live videos. And then you can move to the next, or if you need to adding it more, and you can absolutely do so. Bigger beads. And then swing from the left to the right. And using a light brush. And if you see that if you need to self leveling, you can turn it upside down and flash key it. In the meantime, I'm gonna adding one more because I have a gap right here. I'm gonna turn it upside down. We'll do 2 nails or 1 nail at a time, but then if you need to adding it on after you finish it, you can also do that too. Alright, so I'm gonna do real quick 30 seconds. Can you do 30 seconds here? 30 seconds? 30 seconds. Did you touch it? That one. Yes. And I'm gonna do 2 more. Then we'll be ready to shape and file. And either you can do the top coat on the top and do anything else with just keep the crystal clear, or you can do your ombre look. Pick a bigger beads. Emily. Excuse me. Pick a bigger bead. Place it closer to the cuticle. And swing it left to the right. Using a light brush. To distribute where you want it to be. If it's missing any on the edges, it's going to be a great chance for you to fill it in. I could place it, if you want, you can place it on the LED light for about 30-second flash gear, or you can flash gear with your flash gear lamp. All right, so next one, moving, pick another bead and adding it your pinky. I would think this is like really cool and chilling. So now if you want to like really, when you're doing it for the clients, it shouldn't take you more than an hour to doing it, just because we're doing it live and it takes longer. And also I just have to stop any times to adjusting any of the screen to accommodate all different platform. So they constantly like have to look at on a different platform. But if you are doing for your client, it shouldn't take you more than an hour to do this. But you think like, oh my God, it's just so much of a step like this, and how are you going to finish it now? But because you're doing a smaller step at a time, that is the keys. Because the most of the time you're wasting and you think it's going to take a lot of more because of try to control your, you know, overflows or flooding the issue. But that if that one is taken care, then you don't have to worry about anything else. All right, so go ahead and keep for 60 seconds. So it's one more time, and then if you see any of the section that you need to adding it on, feel free to do, but I'm waiting for that one to be clear. And in the meantime, I will file that the other hand. Right. Can I see the other, Emily? And make sure you separate the cuticles and the nails. On 100 and 180 degree. Just feel weird. And we're gonna do it on the sides, 90 degree on the sides, and then I'm gonna make it like an almond shape like this. It should be nice and strong. At least this doesn't hurt the real nails. Do you mean the filing? CJ? Let me move the tips out on the way. No, the gel, it should not be, this is really low heat spike. Like you pretty much like probably don't feel it at all. Great for beginner nail tech, and also for anyone who love doing your nails. It's also a great techniques for you to do it too, because you can do it at their own pace. And then you can shorten the tip by using the hand file. You can also shorten by using an e-file as well. And don't forget underneath. Now we're going to compare these two together, these two together, and these two together. It's coming along, everyone. And turn it on this side and hold the client's hand. If it's crooked to the left or to the right, it's going to be a great chance for you to fix it right now. Yes, I agree, CJ. Yes, it looks cool by itself, just like that. If the clients don't want anything else, you just want a little bit of the fall looks. This is also cute too. I know what you think. Okay, next one. I will do one more coat for that one. One more layer for the index, because if you see the index that it crooked on the side, so we'll make sure that we're not missing anyone else. Just swing it left to the right. And the self leveling will do a majority of work for us. I think I got it good. You do it here for 60 seconds here. 60 seconds. 60. Crystal clear. I got all different idea for all of us, and then also we have the suggestion and request too for this, and so many people want to see this one. So here you have it. If it you, would you leave it clear like this and top coat it? weighing just clear, or if you would like to adding anything else on. I can leave like a couple of them if you want to. I did selecting these colors, or the rubber base also a good candidate too, or cat eyes if you want to getting a little bit of the cute cat eyes effects. So the bright blaze, yeah, you could add the colors on it. You can add some colors on it, or you can just like leave it clear, or adding some crystals on. All right, how are we doing over here? So don't forget to clean the residues. I love the orange cat eye. This is gonna be good. The one we are going to use it bright blaze, so we're definitely gonna use that one. All right, so let's do some shaping. Separate the tips and the nails. Oh, let me compare that one. So look at that. It was like we compare, even like we have it, but I adding it some on. So I'm gonna trim them a little bit shorter. So now you can either using a hand file trimming it, or I can show you to doing it the trimming. When you first start, you might scare of cutting using your sanding band, but when you do, you turn it on. I would do like about 12 thousandths. You can go a little bit faster, and holding your handpiece and a sanding band is about 90°, and hold really sturdy and go with it. Otherwise, if you don't hold it sturdy and the speed is not fast enough, it might create this really vibrate. Should be like good like that. I can cut it using a sanding band faster. So in a higher speed, and here you have it. Save you time to shaping and cutting. You don't want it using the clipper. You can if you want to, just in case the clippers might crack the nail. So you don't want to do that. You're using either hand file or your e-file. One of the two. And hold it 90°. And don't forget underneath, keep it nice and flat, the hand files, and glide it underneath to make sure that any edges, the excess products underneath get to be removed nice and smooth. Straight 90°. Underneath, cleaning it up. Separate the products, I mean the tips. the products off from your skin. I mean, to separate away from the skin. All right, let me check. Can I please see the other hand? Thank you. So when you compare the nails, the tip, the length together, we're gonna do compare from here, from right on the top, right in the cuticles, all the way to the free edges. Right here together. Get this one a little bit longer. Here. And here. This one's still longer. Just a bit. All right. So here, move it, this one back. Put it back. This is also same shaping. If you are shaping it right now, watching me doing shaping is similar to you are doing with your anything extension, like except the nail extension, except the gel extension that is already have the length and the shape. But if you're doing your acrylics, you're doing your velvety gel, you're doing your builder gels, if you are building like this, is that how you can able to, can I get that one? Can you see that thing? I need both of them. Thank you. All right, so let's go into the filing, and you can able to refresh this one more time. I'm gonna using the hand file, the e-file and the sanding band 180. Turn it on about 7,000, 5 to 7,000 RPM. And just using this one first, there are so many different techniques, so many different ways to find this, and you can go right into your ceramics, your diamond or carbide bed. I always like using the sanding band first, so it's kind of like smoothing majority of the surface of the nails out for me already, and it's also buffing it at the same time. And I don't have to worry about if it's going to too abrasive for the nails, because I'm not sure that if I remove enough of the product, or I might like over you know, like filing all the product I just put it on. So sanding band is one of the easiest way first and safest way. But I know there's 1,000 of different techniques out there. There's a million different E5 bed that it could so overwhelm for beginners, for nail lover. Sanding band first, always. Do you see that? How it's all smooth, and then I don't have to worry about it's going to over filing, or it's gonna be lopsided if you're your carbide bed, and then your diamond bed and your ceramic bed. When it's up brand new, it's really like sharp, so then it will probably going to over filing the nails. But let me know which one you would using, because all I would say for many years I would using this for ceramics bed, and then also diamonds and carbides, you name it. It's all different, like 100 different bits that I have and I own throughout years. Is overwhelming me until about 10 years ago, when I'm training a class and I was thinking of when seeing all of the Glitz fans that were doing and filing and doing and practicing acrylics in the class. I said, why don't we try the sanding band, because it was like a prepping and also it's gonna be the finishing as well. So then it works great, and I using that techniques ever since. Let me know which one are you using it, and it does help to eliminating of over filing on the nails, because I used to remember that when I first starting it out using any of the E5 bit, that either is like my surface gonna be lopsided on one side, or I might filing too much and the surface is not smooth at all, it's just still lumpy bumpy. And here's also the tip and trick too. If you're doing it, either you're using any of the filing E5 bit, you just want to do it's really gentle. When I'm doing it right now, you're seeing it look like I'm doing a lot and really embrace it, but actually it's not. I'm just really feather touch on it and just glide on the top of it and let the sanding, you know, it's like bend do the work for me. I just need to guide it left to the right or side wall to the side wall. 30 seconds when you're doing first start, 30-second degree, and then holding on the cuticle part. And let me see if I'm getting a good angle for you to see. Like this. Let me turn it this way. I'm holding it 30-degree angles around the cuticle line. So then that's why the edges of your sanding band will able to touch closer to the cuticle line without scare you that you are going to like nick on the client's hand. This is also help eliminating so much of chance of nick on the client's nail, especially for beginner. When you are getting hang of it, no problem. But when you're beginners, or if you are doing your nails at home, this way eliminating so much to a chance like damage your cuticles. All right, looking good. So now we are going to change this one to the whatever that the E5 bit that you're using. You can using ceramics, you can using diamond, you can use carbides, whatever type of the E5 bit that you're using and you're comfortable with this and it'll work the best for you, then do it. Separate the cuticles and the nails. And slowly I'm gonna repeat this, but because the sanding band do a majority of work for me already, I just need to go in and smooth it and clean a little bit more detail, because the sanding band edges can't go in really precisely inside the line of the cuticle. So we need whatever that the carbides that you are using, or using a cuticle bit is also work too. All right, can I please have this on? Okay, can you see still? This is really important. You want to make sure your client is sit still. If the client's not sit still, this could be really struggle, because you're working it really precisely. Like same thing if you're doing a lashes and the clients will not close their eyes and there's like blinks all the time. You can't do that. You can't put the lashes on. Same thing with the nail. So you just want to make sure the clients stay still. All right, so now I'm gonna go back and refresh it if I need to details or precise any. Let me see underneath. Not bad at all. Okay. Can I take a look? Compare one more time before you are going to do a final. Okay. Goes off. All right. So now we're gonna move on to the next. I have brush number 1, but if you have any similar like ombre brush, you can. Hello, Teresa. Thanks so much for tuning in. Drop 1, 2 drop of the base coat right here. And then do some ombre. But it's just in case that you don't want to, you just want to keep it clear, you can. Ooh, maybe I should keep it clear though. What do you think? What do you think, everyone? Should I do, or maybe let me do the pinky first, because that's what we're having, the pinky. That we have the pinky similar to this one. And let me know if you want all of them like doing some colors. And we'll do some colors on this one, which is add some colors, just a little bit. I'm using a light brush and work around because pinky. And using the brush. Submerging into the base coat and using the brush, the number 1 brush, and blend it. All right, happy with this? We'll go ahead and key this quick 30 second. 30 second. And in the meantime, we're waiting. Yeah, I should keep this one. The rest of them are to be key. Oh, I mean, the other one is here. I'm going to go ahead and adding the top coat underneath first, to make it like really nice and shiny. Can you clear? Can you place it under like this? This one? No, put it like that. Yes, the 60 second. There you go. And this one is done. If it's done, then we can just top coat it. You can add any other colors as you prefer. So you're using the ombre brush and you ombre it and blend it out. I like that. You can keep the index free of the products. I mean, maybe I should do the index with just a clear. I'm gonna do a unless we want to do anything else. CJ, thank you so much. Love it with the colors. This one, you liked it like this with the colors? I'll leave ones alone and see what you think. Should we do all the colors or should we do ones with no colors? You can add a little bit colors on it. I think it looks good. Make it look so cool. I'm adding the top coat on. All right, so go ahead and clear for 60 seconds on that one. This one, no color. Like clear, clear. Are you done with that? Are you done? See, she's like Emily will, in the between the time of curing, she will pull her hand out and then she will look at her nails. That's happened to a lot of clients. So make sure if it does happen like that, you do want to repeat it 60-second cure to make sure that it's had full cure, to avoiding any of the troubleshoot later. Am I adding this one? Just add your color of your choice. I'm gonna use the Bright Blaze from the Cat Eye collection. And using a light brush to fill it in around the cuticle line. Sometimes clients have a smaller nail plates. You don't want to flood it, the cuticle or the sidewall with the brush. Submerging my ombre brush that I have right here and blend it. And blend it out. I think I like it. With a little bit of the cat eye color. Okay, go ahead and 60-second cure. 60 seconds. And then we're gonna do the next one. And then you can use any colors you prefer. Keep it parallels and blend it. If you want the cat eyes to be really cat eyes, like you want to adding your a thicker layer, but I want it thin because I still want to see the glitter underneath. Okay, go ahead and clear this one for 60 seconds. And then we're gonna follow top coat. Is it glow in the dark? It is. Don't forget your top coat. And then you can also adding any designs on it. It's just gonna be good. And we can save this for a different live video that we're doing the crystal application. Or we can do a couple of cute flowers. Let me know, a thumbs up, and let me know if we are doing the couple cute flowers like cute couple petals on the nails. Or we can do the crystal on a different. That's one done. Okay, switch. 60 seconds on this one. Move back. Okay. And we're gonna cue this one in like 60 seconds. Next one, we're gonna do a couple petals. Not gonna be too hard and too, it's super easy for us to do. Did you do that one? 60 seconds. Do this one 60 seconds. I just need to grab my 3D dual brush. I'm gonna get 2 petals. 2's cute. This one is gonna look really good standing on the top of the cute nails. You can also doing your glass. Ooh, the glass 3D is gonna be so cool as well. Glass 3D nails, it will give you the looks like this. If you're doing a glass 3D, it's gonna give you a looks like your butterflies. All right, your 3D molding brush. Can I please get the hand? Emily? Okay. So we had the beads. Usually you see me do the beads. I would place it and roll it to the losh and then divide it to smaller beads just like that. If you want it to be bigger, so you can add more. Or if you want the petals to be smaller, you just remove it and doing it smaller petals. All right, here you get it. I'm gonna do just a couple of petals here. It's already finished with the top coat, so you don't have to go back and top coat it again. Just 2 petals. It fans it out. First thing first, you're gonna press it right in the center. Fans it to the left, to the right, and you don't have to make it perfect yet, because the beads that you are molding right now is not going anywhere. It's not gonna dry on you until you are going to place it under the LED lights. So fans it, taking your time. And if you don't want anything else, and you don't want your leaf to be different colors, you can definitely cure and adding some crystals on of your choice. But if you don't want to, you can just leave the color like this. Do you want the colors in like cute whites like this, or you want it to getting like a little bit of colors in yellow? If you want just to be keep it natural, looks cute like this, I will adding a little bit of the crystals from your October sub box using condensed glue gel, just a little bit. Here your condensed glue gels. Using a dot 2 and drop 1 smaller drop here. Don't forget to follow with the top coat. And drop. I get a cute couple of pumpkin spice crystal right there. That's it. And you're gonna go ahead and key for 60 seconds. And then with this, you take your time. If you feel like you want your petals to be different shape, feel free to adjusting it to your liking, okay? And then go ahead and cure. Go ahead and cure. 60 seconds. I'll do the same now. So now when you're doing for your clients, And you're gonna turn this hand over here. So instead of going in this direction, then you have to turn your arm like this. So then you'll just ask your client to hold the hands like this. Place 1 and 2. All right. Just 60 seconds done. Okay, thank you. Press it down right in the center. And press it down in the center. And let go. And then you can fence it. Just in case I feel my molding brush a little bit sticky to the beads. So all you need to do using your alcohols and wipe it up. So then that's why you can remove all the residues. And it's most nice and easy. Fence it to the left, to the right. Okay. And let me go in here. Take your time to mold the shape of your leaf or your petals to your liking. I think I got it. And take advantage from it. It's still not dry yet, so I will adding your condensed glue gels. Top coat. You know what? You can also do, this one is going to be cute with the 2 leaves, that if you want to adding the leaves on it. If you don't have a leaf, you can using your 40 gels and molding like this. But let me show you. You can also using a different alternative if you don't want to molding any of flower. All right, so go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. I was just thinking of it after like we're molding it, but it took you like just a second to mold. It's really beautiful. It's fun petals, and you can able to adding the pigment on it using your gel palette. Or let me show you. Or your Rose's Garden. I didn't thinking of it. I should do Rose's Garden. It's one of my favorite kits for that. You can put it on. That one looks good. Can I see, please? Oh, this one looks good. Ah, looks cute though. But you can leave it as it is. It looks so cute. And it's tag free. You don't have to add anything else on. I just need to wipe it off the residues. And then we can see the final looks. Can I please see the other one too? Keep it nice and, can you keep it nice and flat? There you go. Flat like this. Those two. And keep it flat. There you go. Hold on. Let me adjusting the look. Here you go. The final looks for TikTok fame. Maybe this one first. Keep your hand up, the arm up, yes. Okay. We try to getting all the angle in a different platform for us. Here for YouTube. And then for Instagram. Hey, Migdalia, happy Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're really enjoying it. You can add any colors of your choice. If you want to add the colors, a different color, it doesn't have to be this cat eye. You can do any color of your choice. And here. Here the final looks, and I hope you ladies enjoying it, and I really like it, the set today. It's really simple, using your crystal clear, and just keep in mind, just doing it really slow. I mean, do it not slow, do a little product, little is your builder gels at a time. It go a long way, so then that way you can able to manipulating and control 100%. Either you would like to adding on the tips, or if you don't want to use any tip, you can just like build it with your dual form. So you can able to do that. Just do a little and it's go a long way, and you're getting really nice and strong longevities of the manicure. So it's here the final looks for Instagram. Let me see if we can get like this. There you go. For Instagram. And then for TikTok. And for YouTube. Here you go. Thank you so much for all the love and support. All your builder gels are available on our official websites. All the product I'm using, you can simply find it on our official website at glitzaccessoryandsuch.com or link right in bios. And if you are first time tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in with me. Until the next live, if you have any question regarding to the product and tutorial, don't hesitate to DM us or reach out to us at info@glitzaccessoryandsuch.com. And all other questions regarding to the order or the shipping, feel free to email us. Contact us via email at info@glitzaccessoryandsuch.com. You can find all the product on the official website or link right in bio. And until the next time, hope you have a fabulous Friday and productive Friday. Have a great day. Make sure you take good care of yourself. Be safe out there and take good care of your family. And I will see everyone in the next live. Bye. Thanks so much, Teresa. Thank you, Migdalia. Thank you, CJ. For all of you tuning in, thank you, Cindy, if you're still here. And for anyone I didn't get an opportunity to see doing a live videos because I couldn't look it up on the comment fast enough. And thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. We'll see you in the next live. Bye.